Salzik here, doing a review of the Marvel Legends Infinite series, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier. This figure is incredibly hard to find stores right now. I mean, just really difficult. I mean, I was fortunate to find him at Target, and afterwards, I have not seen this figure pop up in retail at all, whether it's Target, Toys R Us, or even Kmart for that matter. And again, hopefully, I mean, this is really difficult to find this figure, and hopefully when the movie comes out, more of these figures will come in retail, so people will be actually to find and buy these figures rather than resort to eBay and all that stuff, since the prices skyrocketed ridiculously afterwards for a short time. But yeah, I mean, I was fortunate enough to find this guy, and I love him a lot, even though I have a couple of gripes with him, just personal, very, very small, but you know, it's really not bad of a figure. And before we go on to the figure and details and accessories, let's just take a quick look at the packaging. So here is the lovely package of the Winter Soldier. Pretty much we have the same thing as the previous figures in the line, which I really love how the packaging is. It's pretty much just better than the blister card, and I really go fond of this packaging a lot. So here we are, the Winter Soldier Captain America logo, as well as Infinite Series Winter Soldier. On the side, we got illustrated images of Captain America on one side and the other. And on the top, not so much, just a outline shield in blue of Captain America's shield. Bottom, barcode, nothing too extravagant. And then in the back, we have a nice embossed image of the Winter Soldier with a small little bar right there. There, I give you the time to pause it and read it. And then from the bottom of the packaging, we can see all the figures on the line up to this point. And these figures are pretty much a real difficult time to find. And yeah, I was fortunate enough to find these two, but Black Widow apparently is a figure that I want the most. And bloody hell, she is so hard to find. I really want her because she's the Black Widow that most collectors have been dying to get, and I want her so badly because apparently I'm a big fan of Scarlett Johansson, who isn't, and I would love to get this figure regardless. So that will complete my whole wave of these figures. I just wish that they kind of re-release these two figures so that we could build an army, you know, so that would be really nice. But yeah, there's the packaging, so now let's take a quick look of the figure itself. First, I must apologize that I actually said to quick look at the figure right now, but I'm going to look at the accessories instead. But here's what comes with, is the pretty much the paper release showing like how to connect the pieces of the Mandroid figure, where the pieces connect to, and pretty much comes with like every single figure in the line, so it doesn't really need to, you know, pinpoint it every time, but it's pretty much what I expect for every figure. Put that aside. Here we have the Winter Soldier's head. Alternate head, or interchangeable head to be a more technical term with it. It's really not bad. I mean, like, you know, I love the paint application and, you know, the black paint around its eyes. Kind of like, you know, the sculpting and the paint job with his hair. You know, it's really not that bad, though. One gripe with this interchangeable head, I kind of wish it give us with the mouthpiece mask type rather than just like this, you know, bland face with like nothing in the other than the paint. And you know, ever since I saw the movie trailer, you know, the scene where he like grabbed Captain America's shield, I kind of wish they have that interchangeable face rather than this. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's not too bad, but still, I prefer that face than this one, to be perfectly honest with you. And the last accessory is the Mandroid piece. It's not too bad, you know, nice sculpted detail. Paint application is really great, and it's all bendy. Very nice articulation on the leg there. But that's all the accessories it came with. Now we can go to the figure itself. Actually, my apologies again, because there's one more accessory we need to come across with before we go to the figure. And this is like another gripe I do have, is this gun he comes with. It's pretty much a repaint and re-release of the same gun with one of the figures of the Army of Hydra, but only in red rather than yellow and green. And this is really unfortunate because, to me, when I first saw this in the packaging, it did not fit well with the Winter Soldier. I kind of wish they'd give that sniper rifle that came with Mystique of Epic Heroes line. But no, we get this, and again, it does not fit well, and just really disappointing. You know, I really was a fan of that sniper rifle, but this gun is not much so much because it looks weird. I don't like how bulky it looks on the front, even though the end of the tip of the gun seems better, but still, it's just like not a too fan. And it fits well in the Winter Soldier's hand, you know, both left and right. As I demonstrate this real quick, you know, not too bad, but just come loose there. Maybe did a poor job of securing it on that hand. But on the other hand, snug is there. If I could just get the damn sucker to just go. There we go. just like that, and he holds very nicely. You know, not too bad. Now he go on to the figure, finally at last, and you know, really nicely detailed. I love the sculpt on this guy, and I love the paint applications on him, especially in the silver arm robotic hand here. Just like amazing, you know, how clean the actual star came about, and it's just really cool. Really like that a lot. I mean, Hasbro has done a pretty good job with these figures in the Captain America line. I mean, didn't like that. Really impressed, and not only that, just, you know, different paint applications on his arm here. You know, it's varied from the figure from top and bottom, which I really like. Flesh tone is pretty good, and I like this head sculpt when it came originally attached with. You know, it's not too bad, and it's got this really soft piece up here, kind of like this jacket sort of thing. I don't know what's it called, so I apologize to it. But you can't take it out. You just gotta put his arms forward, like he's, I don't know, getting handcuffed. Only these cuffs goes around his arms and going around his upper torso here. But yes, you can take it out, but to me, I prefer to have him with it. It seems to look a little more cooler, even though it's not much of a difference. But to me, it is. It's the little things that counts, people. So that's just me. Here we go. Here we are. We have, like, you know, the sculpt details of this belt here. Apologize for the lighting for it. Zooming in to get a closer look, you can see how nice paint applications from the silver buckles here and there. Those two. And how the brown paint is around this belt here, you know, has extra pockets, go around to the back. One other thing that people complain about, and another preference to me, is that I really hate to have the molded in knife. What's the point of having a molded in knife within the belt, but yeah, I can't have it as an extra accessory? It would be really nice. I wish the guy would come with a pistol or an M16 pistol, but machine gun, not pistol. M16 is not a pistol, it's a machine gun. But yes, I wish he come with a knife instead. I mean, ever since with the trailer with him wielding a knife, fighting against Captain America, it would have been nice to have, you know, an accessory with it to grip it, but unfortunately it's not, just for show. That really aggravates me. And yeah, he has a holster for his knife and is now used to that because apparently he doesn't have a knife to wield with at all. So it's just up for show. Wow. Good job, Hasbro. You really had me going with this figure to that little nuisance you pulled off. So good job. Good job. But getting lower part of the figure, we can see, you know, the nice detail of the pants here. And just like really nicely detailed. I mean, look at that. Just like nicely sculpted. Incredibly detailed. Got the knee pads there, which is all brown. And to the boots here. Not too bad. Molded detail. Very good work on this figure. I mean, like, I'm really impressed with it. Came really nicely. Also, made some details on the bottom. Yep, some little tray there. Got peg holes in case you guys wondering if he does have peg holes. And yeah, he does. Getting a look at the back of the figure. You know, same detailed from the back is good. You know, pretty much what you expect from this figure is really nice. And apparently, I don't know if my camera could pick this up, not, but he does have a black wash around his arms here. Not too much, but it really adds nice detail. Love the work that's been put into this figure. And I like how the goggles look. I mean, just got this shiny, glossy black paint. It's got reflective. You can see how the lighting goes from there. But yeah, nice detail on the mask there. So it's a pretty good figure. I mean, I like this Winter Soldier. I know there's another Winter Soldier that's been released in the Marvel Legends line back in years, even though it wasn't collector back then. But it would have been nice to have a comparison with and see how that figure looked. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Articulation wise, you know, pretty much his head goes up that much despite how his hair is in the way. Not too bad, but could have been better. He can look down that much. He can go left and right. His arms go out that far. Goes that forward and back, 360 if you want to. Bicep swivel. Double joint elbows. Wrist that rotates, goes down, up. There's an ab crunch that goes forward that much. They cannot extend that back. This really doesn't make any sense. You know, it's pretty much badly sculpted the way how it is. Got a wrist rotation. It's got this belt of softer material, can go up and down. His legs can go forward that much. Really nicely done. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. No boot rotation. It was really unfortunate, even though it could have called for that. His feet goes up that much, not down as well, and got some ankle pivot. And I already mentioned the peg holes, but yeah, pretty good figure nonetheless. For a quick comparison, here he is here to compare it to the movie version of Captain America. So very nicely within scale. I think the Winter Soldier is a bit taller than Captain America, but it's not too bad of a scale. But yeah, if you pretty much come across this figure at Toys R Us or anywhere in retail, I suggest you get it. Yeah, again, good luck to you if you can go find it. But hopefully by the time the movie releases, he won't be so much difficult to get for you guys. But there's my review. Sorry, it wasn't really much compared to the other reviews, like in terms of detail or length, but yeah, there's really not that much to discuss. Really, I mean, he's got a lot of details worth mentioning and all that stuff. Good articulation, love the paint applications, so it's definitely recommended, especially if you love Captain America: The Winter Soldier. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and or to subscribe to this video. This is Celtic for doing a review. Until next time, guys. See ya.